what this means is it's like a memory store where we will be saving our mappings. So how we talked about SmartChat, or rather Sparkle, that we were sanitizing text and it would create dictionary object for you, which would have a mapping. So it'd be a one-to-one mapping of Taha to Richard, or I don't know, the other way around. So there was also a reverse mapping. And we had some trouble where on Cloud Run, we had a lot of instances that would basically point, so they didn't have a global shared cache. And so naturally, the first thing that we thought of was to create a global cache where we would save everything. And so I ended up making a memory store, which is based on Redis. And that is our global cache, which will contain all of the different mappings. Currently it has 36, but you can imagine once people start adding more and more Sparkle content, this will go up quickly. But yeah, I just wanted to share some context and background here about how we're going to enable Sparkle to run. And for that, we also didn't have Redis implemented for our systems. You can imagine also we can cache a lot of things to make our backend much faster and efficient. So yeah, very excited to have it implemented and running. And yeah, we'll be using this a lot as we go. So just wanted to provide some context here about how we're making the work happen in the background to enable Sparkle integration, make it more seamless, faster for users. And yeah, I wanted to share some context on that. So this is, yeah, that's it. That is my part. Is there any question about Redis or anything else in particular? Erica, you had a question.
Yeah, so just to make sure I understand, that's part of that is like monitoring the performance of Sparkle.ai. Is that right?
We could think about it like this, but it is mainly about having a place where we have all the mappings. And before we were storing it locally, but what that meant was we would lose this data as we created more instances. So we can imagine that our application is currently based on Cloud Run, and you can have 5 instances, but they're not communicating with each other. So they don't know if they have a mapping here or there, but Redis is our global cache. So you can think of it like all the instances connect to Redis, and it has all the data there. And this enables us to contain everything, build faster. And what caching would also help us with is storing some information when we make certain calls and just make it quick to retrieve data. So it kind of goes both for efficiency and just having a global store where we could save mappings, in this case for Sparkle.
Got it. Okay. And thanks for your comment too.